This week, pumpkin mummies.
TiTi monkey.
And tons of heroin.
This is the front page. Welcome to the front page, show that brings you the top content of the week from the social news website reddit.com. I'm Tyler Slayton.
And I'm Neil Figuracion, and our lovely guest, Samantha Garcia.
Hello, everyone.
We have a guest for our 25th episode.
It's a guest!
It's so exciting.
And strangely, we met last week.
Yes.
Because I did a zombie escape room.
Yes.
Zombie-themed escape room.
Yeah.
And Professor
Not a real professor.
Real enough.
Fun fact. Actor. Yeah.
That's how good she was. Like that, she must have a degree.
Yes.
I mean, I know some professors, but she ranks.
Right on.
I also usually have a silly accent when I'm a professor.
Oh, that's why I didn't recognize you.
Yeah.
Yes, because she did the German. Was it a German accent or
I usually go British.
British?
Because that's something I can sustain for long periods of time. It's a terrible British accent. It's really not very good at all.
I didn't actually believe you were from England.
Oh, good. Good.
But yeah, so you were like our host.
I've never done one of these. I've wanted to.
They're so much fun.
They can be very tense.
Right on. How many people did you do it with?
Typically 12.
All people you knew or no?
I knew 4.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was in a group of 4
Yeah.
that we knew each other, and then 8 strangers.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And, learning how to collaborate on the fly.
That's like extra uncomfortable because we both like board games, and you've been in the board game situation.
And I'm a problem solver. So
yeah, but with like strangers, like sometimes board games, like it starts off a little intense. Like you don't immediately go like screw them over or whatever. Like, which I don't know if that happens.
You
in the
wouldn't
escape room.
You wouldn't hope to screw people over in this
escape,
kind of
you don't want
situation.
anyone to get screwed over. You
Right,
want everyone to work together.
But even like cooperation can sometimes be hard with strangers.
Right, the cooperative aspect, just making decisions that need to be made and helping everyone to make those decisions.
Right.
If you've never done an escape room, what happens in an escape room is you are locked in to a room for, let's say, an hour. That's typical.
Okay.
For an hour with a bunch of puzzles to solve.
Right.
And if you don't solve, you will lose.
Right. By puzzles, you don't mean like...
I don't mean crossword puzzles, but
like riddles.
Yeah.
Well, like clues that need to be put together in some
it's
sort
not
of
like
sequence.
Is it like sort of like a Resident Evil thing where it's like use the red key in the...
There are aspects of it that can
Really?
feel that way.
Oh, now I want to do one even more.
Yes.
Yeah. You should do it.
I should.
And
It's
ours
fun.
has a zombie, like Resident Evil has zombies.
Yeah.
That's true. I've seen other ones that are just the escape thing. The zombie thing, I don't know. I don't know if I could suspend my disbelief that much.
Doesn't matter if you
Really?
you don't need to suspend your disbelief. All you need to know is that if that thing touches you, you're dead.
I guess. But I'm also someone who hates haunted houses for the exact reason. It's just like, I can't have some 14-year-old scare me. Like, I feel like an idiot.
Be 14. I mean, this is your professor.
Well, I'm talking about the zombie.
Our zombies are adults.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, although if it was a kid zombie, that'd be extra creepy.
Some of these zombies are
That's
are
our
small.
good idea that we're going to edit out of the show because that's worth too much money. All right.
Kid
well,
zombie.
escape rooms you both recommend. I should definitely do one.
Yes,
So-
I think I would like to specifically recommend Trapped in a Room with a Zombie by Bucket List Productions.
Trapped in a room with a zombie.
It's literally called Trapped in a Room with a Zombie?
Yes.
Part 1 and Part 2.
They couldn't...
It's a good selling point, and it's almost
I mean,
always
you
sold
know
out
what
as
you're-
far as I can
You
tell.
You know what
what
you're
you're
getting
getting
into.
into.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's... All right. So, yeah, you know what? That's good branding. All right. Well, you guys want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
Get into the show. We're going to do an escape room. Bye, everybody. All right. First story of the day. Submitted to the subreddit. I don't think we've ever done this one. Advice animals.
Who?
Advice animals.
What?
Who? What?
I'll explain. But this is submitted by user Random Noise, and it says, "Good guy Google." So this is describing this is good guy Greg, the most trusted face on the internet.
Yeah.
Advice animals is a bunch of these. It's a bunch of images with text that give advice. Sometimes good, sometimes intentionally not good. But it's a series of these, and this one says, talking about Google, has the leverage to use Google Doodles for advertisements to reach hundreds of millions worldwide, but instead uses them to remind us of the forgotten heroes of art and science. So you guys are familiar with the Google Doodle, yes? Yeah. The thing where you type in Google, it's the first thing you see.
Just this week, it was Hedy Lamarr.
Yeah, they've done a million of them. They always they've done one for Carl Sagan. They've done one for they did the Pac-Man one, which
very popular.
I wasted a bunch of time on because it's super fun. But yeah, Google is the most widely seen logo in like the history of mankind. You probably don't realize it, but you've seen it thousands upon thousands of times. And it's super cool that they could 100% just like you type in Google and it could be like Google brought to you by McDonald's, or I shouldn't have said something real because McDonald's might want to be a sponsor one day, and McDonald's can sponsor. They can sponsor the French fries. I don't care.
Yeah, mozzarella sticks for everyone.
Shh, that's supposed to be a secret.
Oh, sorry.
You've exposed. Next week we'll talk about that. But considering Google is one of the most highly seen logos of all time, did anyone else hear that just now?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Random noise. That's our.
Very good. He's excellent at being a Reddit user. All right. I want to ask you guys. So you guys are familiar. Describe the Google logo to me.
The current one?
Well, just in general.
Well, it is a sort of bland font with multicolors.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. You've seen the Google logo thousands of times in your life, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can you tell me, in order, what the colors are? You guys can work together or separate?
I believe that the first G is red. I feel like there's a blue and a yellow, and I don't know if there's a green. There might be a green. Those are the colors. That's as wild as the colors might get.
Mm-hmm.
The G is always capitalized.
Yes.
Right.
And the O's are lowercase. I don't know the name of the font.
Well, they changed it recently, but that doesn't matter.
Right.
I'm just wondering if you can get the colors in order.
So,
I want to say
do you agree
O's
that the first is red?
No. But I don't know what color it is.
Yeah.
I say the O's are blue. That's all I get.
I feel like
the
they
O's
would
are blue.
contrast. The G and the O's would contrast.
Isn't there a yellow color? Isn't one
there
of the
might
letters
be
yellow?
one that's yellow.
This is fascinating. Anyone
Is
who's
it?
watching right now is going to their browser like, what is
color
it?
is that?
Because you can't, like, I tried, when I thought of this, I tried to think, I was like, what are they? No, I could name all the colors. I could try just naming the colors.
Red, blue, red, green, red, blue.
Wrong. I think you did it backwards, actually.
Oh, yeah.
But it is capital G, blue, red, yellow, blue, green, red. So the blue and the red repeat. The others do not.
Oh, there are 2 blues and 2 reds.
2 blues and 2 reds. And a yellow and a green. Mm-hmm. But, I don't know. I thought that... You can't really say that about any other popular logo.
We know that this logo is brown.
UPS?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're playing a different game now.
I'm just saying.
I Spy. But yeah, I thought this... And we're sort of brought to you by Google because they own YouTube, so...
Hey, all right.
Hooray, our overlords. Google.
Yay!
Praise be to them.
I mean, we are saying you're basically good people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give us money. All right, moving on to the next story. This is submitted to subreddit Funny by Obear64. This is a great picture. It's my dad and his morbid sense of humor make their way to the family reunion. And this is a picture of a family photo where someone snuck in a sign that says, "Our last family photo." No, come on. If you don't have a sense of humor, what is the point? Like, that's when you truly die, is when your sense of humor goes away.
I guess so.
But yeah, that is morbid.
Just because it's probably true.
Also, come on, that guy is like 11.
Right.
That's an
And
old
he's
dude.
enjoying it as well. Like,
Right, he thought it was hilarious.
if you were like frowny faced, then it'd be like, why would you say that to Grandpa? But
Right, yeah.
This does look like a fun-loving family.
For sure.
Everyone appears to be smiling in a way that is sincere.
Oh, you take out that picture or the little piece of paper, and it looks like the picture that comes with like a picture frame.
yeah.
It is a wholesome, wonderful thing going on that someone ruined or made better with the addition of possible death.
I don't know their life. I'm gonna say they're doing all right.
Yeah, that's good. Obear, let us know if things are still okay with what's going on.
Yeah, I don't want to add a caption to
It
that.
just got too real just now when I was just like, is he still alive? What's going on?
But again, we don't know what their lives are like. Like, what if there's some sort of terrible illness, and then everyone's just like, well, those last couple months were really
I
difficult.
thought you were going to say, what if they're terrible people? And I was like, yeah, maybe. Maybe he is awful.
Yeah, what if he's just the worst? And so they're laughing because...
He wears suspenders. How bad could he be? Look at him.
Well, suspenders are coming back. So I don't think that's a...
No,
you know,
if they are
a
clip-on
character.
suspenders, then we've got a problem.
I was going to say, he's age appropriate to wear suspenders.
I see.
Because people who aren't age appropriate to wear suspenders are terrible. But this guy, it's all good. This guy is probably older than the belt. Like, he was created before the belt was created.
Belts are for whippersnappers.
Young whippersnappers with
you
their
don't
belts.
roll like that.
And then they stopped wearing belts, and I hated that too. All right, we can move
Sagging
on.
around asses.
Good on this family. Although, I'm gonna assume.
Let's not judge.
I'm gonna assume that. Well, I was just trying to figure out like these two are the parents, and then probably kids plus spouses.
I mean, unless they choose to boycott the rest of the family photos.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, that would be funny if they did.
This is our last family photo. We're not taking any
If
more.
they just, yeah, but if they just weren't in family photos anymore, but they were still alive,
We
they
already
just
took the
chose
last
not
one.
to do
I'm
it.
not gonna do it.
That would be the ultimate
done.
joke. Yes, that'd be great.
That's how I see the world, right?
Yeah.
I don't
That'd
need
be
to be
my
in that
move.
picture.
I took a stand. I'm going to stick by it.
There was a sign. It was like a written contract. I couldn't do anything. All right, we can move on to the next story. This is submitted to subreddit. One of our favorites.
Today I learned.
Submitted by Mr. Grish. Maybe it's John Grisham.
Like the Pelican Brief?
Or
the Firm?
That's what I was going to say, the firm.
That's the workout plan, right?
Yes, the John Grisham workout plan.
All right.
You work out in a suit.
run
There's some
really
sort of
fast,
trial
You
at
run
some point.
really fast in a suit.
Only if Tom Cruise is in. Guy runs.
It doesn't work
Guy
for anyone
runs.
else.
Guy runs in all his movies.
It's true.
All right. Today I learned in Japan, if someone on trial is filmed while in handcuffs, their hands have to be pixelated to be shown on TV.
What?
Like
Right?
porn. Like Japanese
I
porn.
was going to say, the Japanese have a strong tradition of blurring things out, of pixelating things on
Right.
film. But it says here, in Japan, if someone is photographed or filmed while handcuffed, their hands have to be pixelated if used on TV or in newspapers. This is because Kazuyoshi Miura, we're all familiar, who had been arrested, brought a successful case to court arguing that being pictured in handcuffs implied guilt and had a prejudice against the trial. Which is definitely an argument to be made.
Sure.
But that's one of those...
I don't know that being bound necessarily implies guilt, but I can see how it could be read that way.
But also, like, I don't think blurring out helps, because...
Well, now if people look at
'Cause
pictures
now
of pixelations, do they say, well, that person is obviously guilty, their hands are pixelated.
Yes.
Like,
Well, it's like when people blur out, like, the middle finger on TV. It's like,
Yeah.
I know what they're doing. Like,
Yeah.
you're not helping.
I know it's there.
No, don't do it! We can't afford pixelation technology. But yeah, and then it goes into some other detail about this. There's a similar law in France that prohibits media from airing images of people handcuffed before they've been convicted. So after someone's been found guilty, you can put up images of them being handcuffed, but before, no, for pretty much the same reasons.
What if their hands are behind their back?
Well, then they don't need to be pixelated, and you just pixelate
Yeah,
their
you just
belly.
assume they walk like a very dapper gentleman.
Yeah.
This is the weird one though. In Hong Kong, people being arrested and led away in handcuffs are usually given a chance by police to have their heads covered by a black cloth bag, which is kind of the opposite.
I mean, all of this stuff seems super fetishy to me.
A little bit.
Because, like, you know how the Japanese like to pixelate their porn.
Yes.
And also pixelate hands, and bound, like, tied up people are part of that, too.
I feel like we're getting real, like, I don't need to check your search history.
I don't watch this stuff.
Sure,
I just know
you
what
don't.
I hear.
Me either. Yeah, but the black bag...
Also, does Tom Cruise run in Magnolia?
I haven't seen Magnolia in forever. He runs in... You know what? It's a Tom Cruise movie, so if I was a betting man, I'd say yes.
All right.
But yeah, the black bag thing is weird. It's extra weird to me because I see someone in handcuffs I don't assume that they're guilty. If I see someone with a black bag over their head, I'm like, oh, that person's 100% a criminal. Like, they did something terrible to have
unless
a black
they're like
hood
in
over
one of
them.
those TV shows where they've been kidnapped.
I get, but
Like, we've been talking about Arrow. How many people have come out of black bags?
there's a lot of like, a lot
there's
of people are
always
covered
someone
with canvas
kidnapped and
bags.
tied up.
Yeah,
So I don't assume that someone's a criminal because
of
they are tied
because
up.
of Arrow. Like, they could be a superhero.
They could just be in a bad way, like
They could be Felicity Smoke.
our favorite member of the cast, I guess.
It's cute. Anyway.
All right.
Um,
It's in the queue. I'll get to it someday.
yeah. Oh man, I totally didn't switch that story. Drink. That's
Oh,
in
they
the-
didn't pixelate that.
I don't know if that's
Clearly
actually
see
a.
those handcuffs.
This is just an article about handcuffs, by the way. If you want to
Oh.
go on Wikipedia and read a bunch of stuff about handcuffs. But yeah, drink because I didn't switch the story because I'm an idiot. All right, moving on.
This is pixelated.
No, nothing is pixelated. We can't afford it. This one. This story. This is funny. Submitted to the subreddit WTF by Ormare. Oremare.
Where are the French?
Perhaps. I had to wonder if this is a regular issue. Then I remembered I lived in Minnesota. And there's a sign in a bathroom, I'm going to assume Walmart. It says, this toilet has a safe weight capacity of 500 pounds. If you weigh more than 500 pounds, please do not sit on this toilet. A toilet with a capacity of more than 500 pounds is available in room so on and so forth.
I guess that's considerate of them.
But they weren't installing the toilet and went, oh, this is only up to 500 pounds. We better put a sign.
Yeah.
Something happened that this sign had to be put up. Also,
That's
where are you that, like, I don't know, I just feel like, wait, going home, maybe?
You know, because it looks like the 500-pound capacity is in the garage. Like G.
Oh, it's like G.
So, like, it has to be below ground on concrete.
Right, exactly. Yeah, otherwise the building has become unstable if
Right.
you put that much weight in that concentrated of an area.
Yeah. What do you think, Samantha?
Well, I mean, I think it's nice that the sign exists to prevent further incidents from happening.
Like, if there were 5 of you standing on that toilet,
Mm-hmm.
we probably would just about bust that toilet.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you think the average home toilet weight capacity is?
300 pounds? 400?
Maybe? I don't know. Are public toilets usually stronger? They usually look
I think
more
so.
industrial.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the tank visible, so you can't bust that.
This is true. Yeah, I don't know.
Because the water
but,
comes from somewhere else.
apparently Minnesota is like this is an issue. So
Someone in Minnesota, leave a comment and tell us why this sign exists.
yeah, well, not if you're the person it exists.
You can
For.
tell us. Just
You-
share with
You
us.
know what?
We'll-
Yes, it is.
We'll
this
interview you.
that-
This is a
person would
safe
know
place.
most of all.
No, we're not going to interview. That's
I don't mean that in cruelty. I mean, I just want to know who you are.
okay. I feel like that's another thing that goes along with the bondage and the
I
handcuffs.
am not fetishizing 500-pound person who could.
and I'm
tell
not
me a little
judging
bit
you
about-
for it.
Okay,
But we can move on if it makes you feel more comfortable.
that's fine.
All right, we'll move on then. Another subreddit that I don't think we've ever covered is it's called Life Pro Tips. And I don't know why it's. Nope, never mind. I just figured out why it's not the other way around. I was like, why isn't it pro life tips? And I was like, oh, because pro life is something completely different.
Yeah, that means something different.
Those are not the same
There's only
thing.
one pro life tip, and it's don't. Anyway, this is
Oh, you mean like abstinence tips?
No, I just meant anti-abortion tips.
Oh, don't have one.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
complicated conversation.
Right. Yes. That's why I didn't want to get specific, but we did.
And I'm here to dig up the specificity.
Thanks, Code Blue 04, who's the person who's submitted this story.
Thank you.
This is a life pro tip. Good way to recover a stolen vehicle. I thought this was super cool. It says, and also this is an entirely original piece. Someone just submitted this, put this text up on Reddit. This is not a link to something else they're familiar with. This is something that
This
they
is just a passage
created, which
from this person.
unfortunately, I don't think we've done one of those yet either.
No,
But it says,
I've never seen Reddit.
look at
Wow.
your life will never be the same.
I'm
It's
not allowed to
beautiful.
look.
That's right. We don't let you look at the stories beforehand. You can't be trusted. If you ever have a vehicle stolen, you may not feel like you have any recourse. This isn't true. Go down to your local garbage company's truck yard at about 5 a.m. and hand out flyers to the drivers with information about your car. Offer $50 or a case of beer, and chances are that we, garbage men, will find it.
Oh, this person is a garbage
This
man.
person is a garbage person, I guess. I'm assuming he's a man.
Did he
'cause he's a
describe garbage men?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he says, we cover every street and every alley several times per week and are generally pretty aware of our surroundings. It says here that stolen motorcycle recovered within a week, and another driver recovered a different stolen bike about a year later.
Wow.
Right? So
That's a tip.
I never would have.
If I owned a car.
Someone, actually, a family friend of mine they had a car stolen, not like a classic car, like a Mustang stolen, or Camaro, something. But yeah, I wish I had known this back then, because it's totally like you can't. There's really no other person, like maybe a mail carrier, but no one else is going everywhere all the time and has this sort of access.
Yeah.
It's like Sherlock Holmes and his homeless spy network.
The police won't. Oh my gosh!
Dude, you could be Sherlock Holmes, but with garbage.
With the garbage. What is it called?
Waste management.
Yeah, waste management crew.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good tip.
There's
You own a
probably.
car?
Sure.
As far as the internet's concerned, yes, I
Samantha's
do.
a very private individual.
Yeah, but if you had your car stolen, chances are Samantha stole it because she's real coy about her car
She
ownership.
doesn't really want to talk about it.
I have a car. I don't know who owns it.
I do own a car.
I own a car now.
I mean, finders keepers, right? So,
Yeah. It depends on if the guy's still alive. All right, moving on. Let's see. This is submitted to the subreddit Pics by Turkey Fart 2.
Great name.
I also like the idea that there was another turkey fart, and he was like, "Damn it! Well, I'll be Turkey Fart 2."
not turkey fart. Also,
No, not TOO. This is the number 2, the digit 2.
but those numbers have different meanings. Anyway,
It's actually, this is also some holiday. It's a holiday related story.
what?
We still have this small pumpkin my wife carved 3 years ago. Look at this thing.
Wow!
Right, it's total nightmare fuel to begin with.
Wow!
Why would you keep that?
But I'm surprised how much it kept its shape. Like, you can tell
It didn't collapse.
it's-
as much.
a face.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And it must have been, like, the stem is fairly big, so I think it's like a decent size. I don't know what size it could have started out at, but it seemed like it shrunk down considerably.
That looks like something you'd see in one of those cliche movies about the jungle.
It does. It totally looks like a shrunken head.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know shrunken heads are real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, I found that out, like...
Oh, you mean the ones you buy in gift stores?
No. I mean, like, there were things that were shrunken heads. Like, you
Yeah, of
can
course.
shrink a head.
Yes.
I thought that was, like a
made
myth.
up.
Yeah, I thought that was, like, a story. I didn't know you could
What?
shrink a head.
What?
Well, I didn't... I don't know. Like, that didn't seem biologically possible to me.
Yeah, it's pretty, shrink a pair of jeans, you can shrink a head.
Yeah, that's why I didn't believe it, because, like, the person's analogy was like, it's like jeans. That's what they did. They took, like, there would be some explorer would come into their village, and they'd cut their head off and put it in a dryer,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
then
basically
run it
the
through a bunch of
process.
cycles. Really? Oh, okay. That makes total
think.
sense. I think. Last I checked, I mean, modern technology, they could have improved it somehow. But as far as I know, it's still putting them in the dryer and washing them in hot water.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that seems reversed, but
I wonder where he keeps this.
I don't know.
I would think a pantry or a garage. It's got to be someplace cool, right?
It's got a sweet, face thing going on.
Right. I would move it around. I'd put it somewhere where it's like you open a door and it's right at eye level. That would terrify people. Yeah, it's real. It almost makes you want to try it, but I wonder under what conditions this would be successful, because otherwise you just have a
Yeah, and I'm curious
pumpkin
how
around.
it smells.
Yeah, because I've seen pumpkins that have been around for a while, and it's awful. Like, it's
They get funky.
yeah, no,
Really?
it's rotting. Like, think of any other rotting vegetable. It's that, but it's the size of a beach ball. So Not fun. But this turned out very well.
It's very cool looking.
He's got a mummified jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
It'll probably last forever.
I bet that people who will find this in like 2,500 years from now and think that that's what people were
that's
actually...
that's a different species or something.
Yeah. A rare form of plant being.
Oh no! You know what you do? You sneak it into some kid's candy bag.
Why?
Because that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you a bad person?
No, just sometimes I like to manufacture serial killers, and I think this would be a good way to do it.
All right.
All right,
I think it would work.
We can next story. Ooh, this is our. It seems like every story we have the like angry story. This is the angry story.
Oh dear.
This is submitted subreddit news by. By Vaka Vaka.
Cow.
With a K. 2 Ks.
I mean, maybe I don't know their life.
I'm thinking it's like German Fozzie Bear.
Vaka.
Vaka Vaka. Woman hits $8 million jackpot. Wait for it. Casino claims machine malfunctioned.
What?
Yeah. This was in Beaverton, Oregon. A woman in Oregon hits the $8 million jackpot at Lucky Eel Casino slot machine, but got no money. Veronica Castillo took her mother to the Lucky Eel Casino in Rochester, Washington, last week. Oh, I guess the story's from Beaverton, but the casino was in Rochester. She put in $100 into a slot machine and hit the $8 million jackpot, she thought. I was very excited, she told KOIN 6 News. Then I couldn't believe it. The casino staff came over and told her the machine malfunctioned. They shut it off, took it away, and printed out a ticket and gave me $80. Didn't even give her money, or like her full refund.
Like what she paid, right?
It's like you basically lost. You lost money when you thought
when it said it won.
You thought you won $80 million. Turns out you won negative $20.
I would be not only unhappy, but that seems to violate some kind of terms.
Well, here's where it gets extra shady. The casino machines have a sticker that say a malfunction of the machine voids all pays and plays. So her first thought was, how many people has this happened to? Like,
yeah,
that sticker automatically makes me think like, ooh, that's
can just say that this machine ain't working.
Right. That sign in and of itself seems illegal.
Right.
But the fact that they actually went through with it and was like, nope, no $8 million for you.
And how do you actually verify that it was a malfunction and not just an outcome you don't want?
Well, because I meant, like, I don't think there's no mechanical slot machines anymore. Like, this is a digital slot machine, so what could have gone wrong?
I mean, it could have been a mechanical slot machine. I don't know.
I don't think mechanical slot machines exist.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
I mean, I don't know if they're doing the $8 million payouts, but...
Right, yeah, I can't imagine you would put that up to, what are they called, one-armed bandits?
Yeah. I mean, I do still see, whenever I'm in a casino, so rarely.
Right.
Mechanical ones.
And I imagine it's like the penny slots. It couldn't be like... No, you know what? She put
$100.
She put $100. That couldn't have been a mechanical one, because it's got to take, like, the $100. It's got to have the little vending machine.
Maybe. I mean, maybe it's just...
That's the technical term, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
do you gamble much?
No.
Not a gambling woman.
No.
I've decided not to gamble anymore, because the one time I was in Las Vegas in the airport, I won $100, and I was like, I'm done. That's it. I beat Vegas. I'm $100 up on Vegas. Never need to gamble. I will die being like, I beat Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, Billy Ocean? Danny Ocean. Billy Ocean was get out of my dreams.
I think, I had a good run on roulette, and that was the last, 20 years. No. When was 2001? 15 years ago?
About 15 years ago.
Yeah, so I had a good run on roulette.
I think that's kind of like a deciding point. Like, at a certain age, if you do good, you're just like, I don't need to do this ever again.
Yeah.
But I said the one other time, this is before the Las Vegas thing, the one other time I went to, this is my 21st birthday, I was like, I've never been to a casino before. I went there and I put on my suit.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, and I sat down at the blackjack table, and I put $60 down on the table, and it was like a $20 limit. Sitting next to me was a guy with like $3,000 in chips sitting in front of him wearing sweatpants. And I was like, I clearly had the wrong impression of what goes on here. But it says here that casino CEO John Setterstorm, who's been with the casino since before it opened in 1995, told the news outlet that this never happened there before. So says he.
That sounds like someone having trouble on a date.
Right. He said he's working. I think we got it. He said he's working to get answers on the malfunction and wants to keep Castillo as a customer. I can guarantee one thing is not going to happen.
I'm not going
She's
there.
not going back. Yeah, and so are a lot of people that hear about this story. It says that she's working on getting an attorney.
Yeah, really.
So, yeah, I hope she wins $10 million.
I want an attorney just for her story.
Right, because the minimum settlement for that should be more than she was supposed to win, right?
Right.
So yeah, I hope she takes care of that. I hope House is gonna lose in this case.
It seems like. I just don't know what means malfunction. I mean, I know what the word means.
I would start to malfunction if they told me this. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna start breaking shit because
Yeah.
I'm upset.
I mean, it's not like you sold 2 lottery tickets that are the exact same and...
Well, which happens. We have a protocol
Yeah.
for that. This is
Right.
something where it's like, oh,
No.
it wasn't us. It was the machine malfunctioned.
Yeah. Oh, no. One of your takeout delivery...
I just love that they only gave her $80 back.
Yeah.
Not even like here's a ticket to the buffet.
Yeah.
Not even like would you like to stay another night at the hotel? It's just like, here's less than what.
I mean, you go from having 6 zeros to having 1 0.
No, not even what she got negative. They took
No,
money
but
from
the
her.
point is the money. I mean, what they're saying is that it should have read 80.
Right.
Which is no, that's not how numbers work.
Yeah.
People.
All right. Next story. I hope you win a whole bunch of money, Veronica Castillo.
We're rooting for you.
I just realized we're going straight from money to drugs. Submitted somebody.
Vice.
Indeed, we are like Vice, the website.
Oh, I thought you meant like Miami because I'm wearing.
We're not that cool. Submitted subreddit pics by Palana.
All right, I'll take it.
The largest heroin bust in Australia's history, 1,032 kilos. Look at this.
Whoa.
Now, I don't know a lot about heroin, but I know that is a lot of heroin.
Yeah, that's like pretty big.
Yeah, I converted it for us who speak American. That's 2,275 pounds of heroin, of the
You
H.
could sleep on that, right? Like it would be pretty firm.
Is it good for
bed.
your back?
Yeah, I think.
What?
It'd be good for your back.
Do you think
think
like
so?
super rich people have like heroin, like instead of goose down pillows,
I mean,
they have
like-
heroin
like-
pillows?
Just
They'd be
dive
like
into
having,
it like Scrooge
Scarface? Oh.
Scrooge McDuck's like bank.
Yes.
Swim through the bags of heroin.
Also, this looks like the most baller Instagram photo of all time. It's just like out here on my boat, got my
Got my
got my
tons of
1,000
heroin.
kilos of heroin.
Yeah. How many pounds again was it?
2,275.
That's more than a ton.
There's more than a ton. There's literally more than a ton of heroin.
A ton being 2,000 pounds, if you didn't know.
Yes. What's a metric ton? I always wondered that.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it 2,000 kilos?
No.
I shouldn't have asked. We do this on the show too, where
Yeah.
we
We don't know things.
Yeah, we show
Alright.
people how dumb we are.
Oh, okay.
We're ignorant, not dumb. And dumb.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we can be both. But yeah,
In
I
this
was
case, we're certainly ignorant.
certainly ignorant of what a metric ton is. And don't do drugs unless you're
I mean, you could swim through it like Scrooge McDuck.
unless you're really good at doing drugs. Don't do drugs.
You'd have to
Being
be
really good at doing drugs takes practice.
Ooh, that's true.
And
No one
practice
just
makes
starts
perfect.
off being good.
Well, kids, Samantha said do drugs, so it's on her now.
Yep.
All right, we can move on to the next story. This next story submitted to the subreddit. Aw.
Oh.
It's literally just a subreddit called Aw by Settle or Seti. I
Is it
can't
like
tell if that's an
aw?
I or an a. Real quick, what's the cutest animal?
What's the cutest animal?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're up next, so get
wallaby?
ready. A wallaby?
I don't even know what one looks like, but I thought it was cute.
Just Rocco's Modern Life? You're going based on that?
I
Fair enough.
Rocco's adorable.
Yeah.
I
Hefe?
kitty. It's gotta go kitty first.
Got it, kitty?
Yeah.
You guys are lame. Like nothing like
A
otter,
manta.
like
No,
chipmunk,
I
nothing?
prefer-
now I think like a
Cutest
manta is the
animal.
cutest animal.
All right. Well, I think I got you both beat. I think Reddit's got you. Settle's got you both beat. First of all, cute name, the TiTi monkey. It's a TiTi monkey. They mate for life, and they sit with their tails intertwined. Look at this.
That's adorable.
Cutest animal. Boom.
It's all right.
Are those tails?
How is that okay?
Those
Yeah.
tails
It's
are
okay.
like
They
a
sit
foot
with
long.
their tails
The
intertwined.
tails are
Adorable.
longer.
I would argue not the same as cute.
Not as cute as a kitty. That is cuter than any kitty that has ever kittied.
I think we've seen different kitties.
Oh man, this is gonna be a
Don't
problem.
argue with someone who's behind cats, man.
I
Doesn't
guess
work.
that's probably true.
I'm not saying this is not cute. I'm saying not the cutest.
Again, I did no other research on this. I don't know where the TiTi monkey is from.
I just like that it's a
First of all,
TiTi monkey.
Monkey is a perfect word. Monkey is one of the greatest words in the English language.
All
Monkey is a perfect word. And then TiTi monkey. You can say it fat. TiTi monkey. Say it slow. TiTi monkey.
Like Titicaca.
Yeah, a little bit.
Which is a lake.
Yes, in Mexico.
Is it?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
I just like, anytime I say a fact and then you're like, oh, really? I'm always like, yeah, I think so. I immediately become unsure. I was sure that it was in Mexico until you were like, oh, really? Well, whatever, man. I'm team TiTi monkey all the way.
All right, that's great.
They're made for life.
You know,
I like that
Cats
they
don't-
tie their tails
Cats don't do
together.
anything for
If
life.
I could see TiTi monkeys in like little raincoats, I might be swayed.
Oh.
I might be swayed.
Photoshop, put in the comments.
Make it happen.
Quick. Don't do it in real life because that seems cruel.
Oh
Like,
no! Oh
Don't
no!
put them in.
That's awful.
Also, did you say raincoats?
Yes.
That's the adorable.
That seems
For me, it's
sort of
all about
pervy.
tiny raincoats.
I would have gone top hats.
Fair.
Those tails
glad
are
we come to a
long.
conclusion. All right. This is it. Last story.
What?
But it is so good, you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
I submitted the subreddit videos by Wakes. Wakes Dash. There's got a dash like just at the end.
There's a dash just
Just hanging out.
like they're hyphenated but not finished.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, oh, maybe he's divorced.
Or just waiting for the right person.
Waiting for the right person to hyphenate their name.
Yeah.
Adorable.
That's lovely.
I'm Jack Wakes blank.
All right, it doesn't work.
No.
But this story doesn't work. It's, oh God, the year 2000 was a very different place.
Oh.
Watch this. I'm so excited. I'm just going to watch you guys watch this.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2000. Let's fly over New York City.
John, you just about crashed into the Empire State Building.
Hey, that would be cool.
Right?
It was a different time. It was a different time.
Just before a different time.
Yeah, the proximity to that particular time is what makes it
Like-
extra.
Like a year before the tragedy.
I swear, like, I guarantee your body temperature dropped when you heard that. It makes you. You cannot react. It's you took damage on that one.
I kind of knew it was. I saw it coming. I kind of saw it coming, and it's still.
I know. I thought of I was like, there's gonna be something 9/11. I
Yep.
didn't think it would be him radical.
Yeah.
One more time, just because we
Oh.
can.
John, you just about crashed into the Empire State Building.
Hey, that would be cool.
Ugh.
Oh, it really bothers me.
Oh, it does. It's not. It's all right. Well, we're all gonna go take a shower, not together, separately. But thank you so much for watching the front page. Thank you to our guest Samantha.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Is there anything you want to throw out there? Your Twitter, your you on the social
I'm
medias?
not on the social media very much.
Really? All right.
Kind of
well,
a hermit. Yeah.
all right then. We're just gonna get out of here. Oh, we should say comment something down here. Get the discussion going. It'll be super fun. I'll reply to you.
Yeah. I want to know what your cutest animal is,
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the cutest animal?
or what tiny
Or your awkward
outfit does it
reaction
need to wear.
to pre 9/11. How would
What do you think would?
how would you react?
What creates a more visceral fight on the internet? Talking about 9/11 or talking about which is the cutest animal?
Both.
It's a tough call.
Which is the cutest animal on 9/11?
Oh.
And on that note, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tyler Slayton.
I'm Neil Figuracion.
I'm Samantha Garcia.
We will see you next time on the front page.
show.